Yes, sir.
All right. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Whole time, I gotta say this. I won't even gonna talk about it, but I feel like I need to talk about it real quick. It's a little selfish, but damn it, we here now. Y'all peep my Los Angeles Sparkers jersey, NECA Guma. You feel me? And I got my Diana Taurasi one too. Like, oh, I just got it. And then I got my Brittany Griner one on the way with the Natasha Howard jump coming in. And I'm happy that this one came in, because my Sparks is playing the Mystics. That's right. Me and my boy Jabari going to be out there watching the game. You know what I mean? Something slight near courtside. You might see us on the screen. So but I just had to throw that out there, that little plug in there before we talk about some NBA. But now that we got the WNBA situated, we won't talk about that no more. Fellas, how's everybody doing? And I got to start it off with Jabari and Nick, since y'all have come onto the show for the first time. I greatly do appreciate that, fellas. And then Emitab, you've been on the show a couple of times, so we've seen you before. Welcome again. But Jabari, how's everything going with you?
Oh man, everything's good, man. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm really excited to be here and chop it up with y'all boys.
No, I appreciate you joining, brother. I appreciate you joining. Nick, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just got to say, listen, Nick can get a little bucket himself on the court. I've actually seen him. All right, he not bad. Okay, got a couple little nicknames out there on the court. When you got a nickname, that means you actually mean something on the court. I'm just letting you know that. So I'm out here saying he can boogie a little bit. But I'm still rooting for my boy Chris. We got to beat y'all at some point in time, Nick, man. But how's everything else going with you?
I'm doing great. First of all, to any listeners out there, get you somebody who's going to compliment you like Trey just did, because he gives the greatest comment, even though it's a downright lie. And I am, listen, there's bad, and then there's like, I didn't know you existed bad. I am that level. I appreciate you, Trey, giving me the positive pat. But
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Like I'm so pissed off because I've recorded 3 of your games, Nick. And I've watched 3 times you play, and every time you were consistent. Like, are you like a superstar studded scorer? No, but like, are you a consistent player who was honestly y'all second best player? Yeah. Like I felt comfortable saying that on your team. So again, and I'm so pissed that I do not have the footage to back it up. But there was 3 instances. Blame it on the Wi-Fi. I promise y'all, because I had it all recorded. But not, it's not cap. It's not cap, because it was at 24-hour too, where you was getting a little boogie woogie out there. So I got to tip my cap to you.
I appreciate that.
Hey,
I ain't seen you hoop, man. I ain't seen you hooping. You've been ducking.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. We got to get out there,
All right, I'm gonna hold you to it. It's recorded. I'm letting you know that it's recorded.
Yeah, I gotta come out there and show y'all boys a little something myself, man.
I was trying to spare you since you was a first timer, Jabari. You don't want them problems. I see you got on Pitt. Listen, don't make me sit up here and bring out my Blue Devils. You know how we do on Get a Bucket. That's right. We got them championships.
Didn't we beat y'all last time though? This year?
I'm bringing up old shit for. Like, what you bringing up
this
old
year?
Shit?
This year?
What you bringing old? It's a new season. It's a new season. We got a whole
ring old though
coming in. Like,
wait. But isn't the ring old?
Why you bringing up old stuff for, bro? I ain't got my Duke stuff on right now. This is I had.
All right, man. You know it's H2P till we die out here, man.
I see it's gonna be I see it could get a little spicy on the episode today. So we just go ahead and get right on into it. Normally I do try to get a little Gab trivia, but I think we just go ahead and get right on into the episode because it sounds like it's gonna be a good one. All right, so we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We got the final division to talk about, and it is in fact the central one. Now, we got to bring up this team first, because the last time I was on here, I brought them up last, and they got trashed a little bit. So I want to get them out of the way now. No disrespect to y'all boys, though. Okay, no disrespect to y'all boys. But this Pistons squad, Chris, if you could give me 2 names, I just need 2 names, bro. Who the future duo of this team? Because they got a whole bunch of talent on this squad now. They got the Thompson twin, they got Cade, they got Jaden. Like, you got James Wiseman, Jalen Duren. I don't know how you feel about Isaiah Stewart. Like, they got a couple of names out here, though. Young boys.
He's old, man. Shit.
I just love his name, bro.
I can't give him that. He be getting the bucket.
I'm not throwing him out there. Tell me you ain't never say that man's last name, bro, and scream that.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Bogdanovich and Joe Harris are gonna be two key vets for them because they can easily get flipped this season to be on the championship team. I think the Heat may want to consider making a move with the Detroit Pistons if they listening, because that's about 37 points a game right there between two people, and they're quite efficient too. I'm just saying. But Chris, if you got two names though, if you got two names from that Pistons team, a young from the young boys, who you got as the duo?
Cade and Durham.
Okay, what's your main reason why you say Cade and Duran?
Gotta have the team start off at what? Point guard, a floor general. Okay. And you need a big man to help you ship it out. So I say I do like Ivy, but I'm from the old school. Start with the point guard, start with the big man. You feel for everything else after that.
It's crazy though, because I mean Jaden Ivey's also a point guard too. So I mean, you say point guard, I get you. Cade 6'8", Jaden 6'4", but he got a lot of explosiveness. You know what I'm saying? He athletic as hell. He also come from good stock, not from Duke, but his mama did play in a professional. So I mean, it's not like he no dummy. So I mean, I don't know. Like we get like Jabari, you shook your head, so I'm assuming you agree with Chris on it should be Cade and Duran. Wiseman gets no love too, by the way. That's crazy. All right, that's fine. That's Nick. That's aggressive. That's wild. You look like you had a rave concert right now, my boy. I feel you though. Okay, that's tough. Why? So like, all right. Can y'all tell me then, Jabari? Tell me why you don't say Jaden Ivey and James Wiseman the most. Like, what's your biggest trepidation for them two?
Like you said, it is a group of young guys, and we're kind of looking for those two. But I agree. I agree with your boy, man. You get those. It's not so much that I wasn't picking them.
Mm-hmm.
I really agree with his reasons. It's more that who he picked, and what he explained, I can strongly agree with that and see a team being built from that for a duo.
Okay.
And we
Okay.
see it work. It works in other places.
Okay.
We see other teams build teams like that.
Okay. All right. Tep, how you feeling about this duo, bro? You liking Chris and Jabari's duo?
Yeah. I feel like those are the only two that really could be stars. I think Jaden's gonna be really good. Like Jaden Ivey, I think he'll be really good. But like if you want to, we're talking about winning championships, like
Right.
it has to come through Cade and Duran. And I got Stewart over Wiseman. Like,
hey yo, all right, we're being
Wiseman, I haven't seen him play like basketball for a minute.
You ain't seen him last year?
Steve Smith is.
Y'all ain't watch him last year?
I watched him last year.
But what you mean?
Green said, "Get off the court."
Now I'm talking about on the Pistons though.
Yeah.
My buddy gave me 13, 8, a block. Like I like a little more than a block, but still in 25 minutes, that ain't bad. Like, I don't know. To me, I think Jaden, I don't know. Like Duran is tough though. Nick, you shook your head aggressively at Wiseman. So like, what's your biggest reason why you don't like them?
So I watched a lot of Wiseman because I was really interested in that Warriors young core back when they had all them. And it's not about his stats. He does get buckets. Wiseman can get buckets. He's long. He's athletic. He can get those sort of lob passes. The problem is defensively, he's more than a turnstile. He gets fouls. He's not a good rim protector. He looks lost. He looks like you threw an 8-year-old into like James Wiseman's body and just threw him out there on the NBA court. It's like I feel like he clearly needed more like to be able to play some games in college so badly because he still looks like he's a high schooler that got thrown out there. And to your duo question, listen, I'm a huge Cade believer. I think Cade is going to be a future superstar in this league. I still believe it, even past the injury. He's an amazing playmaker. He's an amazing scorer. He's got defensive upside. I still believe. And Jaden Ivey, honestly, I think is the perfect backcourt partner for him. He's He's got all the quick twitch athleticism that Cade maybe lacks, even though Cade's no slouch in that department. Ivy he is an absolute dog. And he's starting to sort of develop a shot. He's gotten better since he was at Purdue. So that's those two I think can be a backcourt that might torture the NBA for a decade coming in.
A decade is aggressive. Okay. I'm surprised no one said anything about the Thompson twin, one of them boys. Because hey, I'm telling you, at 6'7", he might be able to. One of my boys are trying to tell me you might be able to play him at the point guard spot. He would prefer playing him at the point guard spot. I personally like Cade or Jaden right now. But I mean, the way they attack downhill, Cade can shoot a little bit better possibly. Or he I take that back because he's also pegged to be a shooter too a little bit. But maybe Cade's a little bit better. Either way, they got a bunch of options out here. I think Cade might be the favorite. Jalen Duren, I'm not going to say is a surprising answer. I thought someone was going to say more wise than he. But like I get you. Jalen Duren is a solid little young big. I think someone tried to tell me he reminds him of like a Dwight Howard a little bit. I'm like, I kind of see where you're going with it. Dwight was a little bit more dominant, but I can't be mad at Cade and Jalen Duren. Those are two good answers. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that one there. So then we got the old heads. I mean, we got the young bucks that we was talking about. So I feel like we should continue this train, but switch it up with the Pacers then. Jabari, can you tell me how you feel about Benedict Mathurin and Tyrese Halliburton as the Pacers duo? Should that be the focus going forward or somewhere else? Because you got who was it? Miles Turner. Who else they got over there? Jarace Walker, Obi Toppin. So they got a couple options. But I mean, it seemed like Benedict and Tyrese might be the fan favorites for the Pacers. You agree with that or no?
I agree with it. I'm not too mad about it. I mean, I guess this is kind of a personal thing. I have no stock in the Pacers, so
everybody keeps saying that, man.
I have no stock in the Pacers, so I don't watch them that much.
Okay.
So, whatever it is they decide to go with, it'll be just interesting to seeing how they adjust with each other. I guess if it's working, don't break it.
Okay. Does anybody on the screen? Because again, I think the Pacers are not a fan favorite to talk about. So does anybody on the screen believe that?
I'm with you too.
Anybody out there?
Does anybody on the screen believe that this duo is the only duo that they have to be the face of, or to be the future of the Pacers?
Like, I believe in Halliburton. I don't believe in Mathurin.
Okay, I'm just saying for the record, before he came into the league, Mathurin did say that even someone like Braun got to prove to Mathurin that he's better than him. So, I mean, off that simple quote, that might say brother got some confidence and he might be able to last in the league. He might be stupid as hell, but he got a lot of confidence to last him into the league. He got good talent too. So, I mean, I don't know, Teb, does that sway you a little bit?
Not really. No, that sways me in the opposite direction. That has me firm in my belief that he's not the guy.
Thing. It's a confidence thing. But I guess. All right, that's cool.
Let me try to persuade you with this. As a rookie last year, on 28.5 minutes per game, he averaged 16.7 points per game. As a rookie.
Well, he's seen
as the third option to score on that team, Mathurin has so many great tools. I was sort of like, the same as you guys until I looked into the Pacers and I went, oh my gosh, yeah. Like, to me, this team looks like one of those teams that could be that sleeper team, that team that suddenly like just comes out of nowhere and gets like the 4th or 5th seed.
That's what they did.
They got a lot of young talent on there. You know, Miles Turner, if he stays in, I know he's been like the trade guy for the past what seems like a decade. Like he's been one of those main trade guys, but he's a really solid all-around center. He doesn't do anything poorly, but doesn't do anything amazing. Tyrese Halliburton, 20 and 10, like 20 points, 10 assists a game. He's an incredible offensive engine. Buddy Hield knocks down threes like he's falling asleep. Like this team can really make some waves, especially if Benedict Mathurin continues this progress that he's made. I'm throwing like a ton of money into the Pacers if I'm a betting man, which I'm not.
Okay.
'Cause I'm really up on them.
See, my only trepidation with Buddy is his defense or lack thereof. Even when he was at Arizona, I didn't see a good defensive effort. So because of that, I do have question marks actually with this duo. I like Benedict, but like, does he need to be my second option? Does he need to be my second guy? I don't know. Like, I can, if I have him as my third option with Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, or maybe even have him as my third or fourth option. Like, I might like Benedict better at that situation. And then going forward, if I'm not seeing that defensive effort from him, I'm not gonna want him as my second option. That's just me personally, though. Because he ain't elite offensively. At least I'm not seeing that as of right now. So that's the only reason why I'm saying that. But I mean, he got a shot. He got a shot. But all right, we can speed past them. I think the other three teams we can appreciate a little bit more, just a little bit more. This Cavs team, Tap. Is Jared Allen overhyped? Because I actually just found out that he lost 2 inches of height, like just out of nowhere, because he was 6'11" for like all of my tenure following him when he came into the NBA, and then randomly got changed to 6'9". So I don't know where he lost his 2 inches of height. Like, do you feel like he's overrated now because of that?
So I think he was overrated. I think trade and marketing really exposed how overrated he is. Because so that 3 big lineup with the 3 of them was amazing. And I felt like they could lose marketing and still, get that same production. But I don't see how he and Mobley are really effective on the court together in today's NBA.
I mean, from a passing big standpoint, Mobley can pass the ball to Jared. Jared be passing the ball back to Mobley. They both lanky. Like, I understand where they're trying to go with it. I just think they need more of a wing to kind of cement it a little bit. And that's always been their problem. But so I guess your stance was you felt like he was always overrated. Long story short,
I feel like he doesn't add much on the floor that Mobley can't do himself. So it's tough. Like, I don't know where he fits on this team currently.
So
like, just with the teams they're matching up against. Like,
so it's not an overrated, it's more so out of place.
Yeah.
Okay. So then let's say we throw him on the Hawks then. Would he look a little bit better for you?
Absolutely.
No.
He's taking
They already got two
Capella's
shot
minutes.
blocking bigs. They already got Capella and Kongwu.
If he's taking their minutes, so like,
we're replacing Clint Capella with.
If he's not playing with
them,
okay, yeah.
No.
You'll say no for you, Chris? Okay. Nick, are you saying
Hold
no for that?
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Come on, Jew. Come on, Jew.
Special guest in the building. Wait a minute. Time out.
What's good, Jew? How's everything, ladies and
He's a
gentlemen?
Cavs fan,
Wait a
so
minute. Time out. Y'all say Capella over my man Jared Allen?
he's a Cavs fan.
No. We were saying if we replace them, Jared Allen would be successful in Clint Capella's role. And I said yes.
And better.
For the Hawks.
Like, far better.
Far better is what? Okay. That's tough.
I want to say yeah too, but I need my Jared Allen. That's my dog.
Listen, I'll defend Jared Allen for you. I was about to defend Jared Allen.
Clint Capella ain't that bad.
We don't have a center right now because Lopez went to go back with his brother. We don't have nobody for him.
Oh, the backup center, man.
Yeah, we don't have him because he went back to go play with his brother. Unless Mobley brother can do something. I mean, he did something in summer league, but I mean, I agree with y'all was saying. Mobley, I mean, them two together, maybe we'll see what happens. I mean,
interesting.
But I mean, at 6'9", the way he is, I mean, he is long. I don't know. When we trade him, what pieces we would have to trade for him?
I don't know who you actually get back for Jared Allen right now, unless you want to try to go Jonas Valanciunas, and maybe you want to try to finesse the Pelicans.
I was thinking about last season because when we lost to the whoever Knicks fan on there, I mean, congratulations to y'all for beating us in the first round. That hurt my heart a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you though, because Jared Allen didn't do nothing in that whole playoffs. But yeah,
that's when he got exposed a little bit.
He really did. Yeah, that'd be a good trade, honestly, for real, for us.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, my Cavs doing right now. Oh no. I mean, I'm still
But
mad
I'm
about the
honest
Knicks.
with you. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing depending on that man Donovan Mitchell. I will refuse to call him Spider until he gets off, until he shows me something else. Like, listen, he's not gonna be the guy to get you a championship. He can be on a championship team. He's not gonna be the guy though, and that's how y'all have him pegged to be.
Yeah,
So,
that is really true. I don't know why we got Max, but we lost one of our favorite players on the Cavs. He went somewhere else. You know, Osman, that was my guy. Like, I don't understand that, but
I mean, you talking about irrelevant players at this point in time, my boy.
I mean, what?
Nah. And on top of that, we ain't going over your whole team. I just asked them was Jared Allen. I see you was gonna go down memory lane. I ain't let the Wizards fans talk about how trash their squad is. We ain't gonna sit here and let you talk about your team. Like, my bad.
Don't worry, man. They're about to go to the Bulls, and I'm about to get roasted again. So don't worry about it.
Don't worry about this, man. Y'all going to the finals. When LeBron
Who
leaves.
go to the finals?
I said y'all go to the finals with LeBron leave.
Oh yeah, we'll probably go to the final when LeBron leave. Yeah, we get some good decision making finally once again. But look, speak. You know, we can go ahead and leave the Cavs like Bron did, and go to the Bucks. Twice actually. I forgot he left y'all twice. That's great. But so look. But look, speaking of the number two, which usually the Cavs after Bron left them, but like the Bucks, right? Jabari, answer me this, bro. If you got to put a number two on the Bucks, meaning like second option, right? We know Giannis is number one.
Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton.
Okay.
I say Drew.
I was gonna say Jabari, you are wrong. That is why you like Chris like that. That's okay.
Chris like that.
We got 2 for Drew, 1 for Chris. Nick, who you got, Drew or Chris?
In the games that they play, the option after Giannis has always been Chris Middleton when he's healthy.
But who do you want to be your second option? Who do you think should be the second option?
Chris Middleton. As a scorer, Chris Middleton. Drew Holiday's a great defender. Save his energy for defense.
Crazy. Okay. All right, Tap. Who you got?
They're gonna win another chip, it has to be Chris Middleton. Like, if he's their number 2 option, then because Drew's really good. Don't get me wrong, Drew's really good, but Chris needs to be better than Drew for them to win another chip.
Okay. So I get Chris. I guess it's just you and me on the island.
That's fine,
fighting for
That's
Drew,
fine.
for Drew Holiday. Is he on this? Where you at?
Oh, go ahead. I mean, I might agree with the fellas, man. I think Middleton too, honestly.
I see. Only thing is Middleton. Yeah, he's seen me fishing, right? The numbers seem cool. I just don't have that confidence in him the way I do in Drew Holiday. Like, I've seen Chris Middleton snap. Yes, I've also seen Drew Holiday snap. When I've heard NBA players talk, I think I get a little bit more respect out of a Drew Holiday. And then from a leadership standpoint, and again, I don't know either of these brothers from Adam, but I personally think when I look at Drew versus Chris Middleton, if I'm Giannis, I feel a little bit more comfortable with Drew as my number 2, someone who's going to be, if I'm feeling a little wavery on my confidence, I think I'd like to bank on Drew from that standpoint as a leader too. So I personally go Drew Holiday from that vantage point. I get Chris Middleton 6'8" though. He got the numbers. I just want the biggest Chris Middleton fan. So maybe I'm a little biased about it too. I don't know. Can y'all sell me on Chris Middleton real fast, man?
So Chris has some shots that you can't guard. Like his turnaround thing back fadeaway, you can't stop it. You can't guard it.
Yeah, what's this Kobe fan not liking Chris Middleton? Like, what do you mean? Like, tough shot.
Like, he literally went to Kobe school, came back and said,
"No, there's left.
I'm gonna do this."
Hey, what? Did we really just? Yo, timeout.
Dead serious.
Nah,
don't feel disrespected. Go watch the game.
Listen. I'm just gonna let y'all know both of this right now. I got to take y'all off for at least 5 seconds. Like that's aggressive. Y'all saying he's going to the Kobe school of Kobe.
It's a similar
Like-
shot selection. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a similar shot creation. Like,
who do y'all think has more dog in them? Who do y'all
that's
think
all
has
I'm saying.
more
I'm
dog
not saying they're on the same level. I'm
That's not
saying
so.
if they go to the same school, Kobe gets an A and Chris Middleton gets like a B minus.
But who do y'all think got more dog in them between Drew and Chris?
It's not about
So it's
listen.
tough because Chris is quiet. Like Chris he's a quiet soul. So, you know, he's
you don't know
he's a
Chris.
dog, man.
I think Chris is that dog. I mean, I think Drew Holiday is that dog, and I think Chris Middleton, respectfully, ain't. I just don't got that confidence in him. I don't know. Like
I feel like they both are. They both are, man.
all right, I get.
Listen, that dog, it's same amount of shots in the last playoffs, except Chris Middleton averaged 6 more points on the same amount of shots. So I mean, for all that dog was worth.
I feel you, but like, correct me if I'm wrong. Chris played less games too, so he should have been able to do that. Legs was a little fresher. That's all I'm saying.
His legs were hurt.
You said what?
Legs in his back. Yeah.
Compared
His
to
neck,
Drew
his
Holiday,
back,
I
his
think Drew was
legs.
playing a little bit. I think Drew was playing a little bit more, just a little bit more. He had more responsibility, you know. But I mean, like I said, if y'all want to go, Chris, I hear you. I hear you on that. All right, I ain't gonna push that one too much. Because I did want to save this team for last. And Nick, I'm asking you this one, and I think you can appreciate this one, based on how we asked one question before. Is it time for DeMar DeRozan to leave, or even better question, how much time left do you think DeMar has at an elite level? And I said, and I'm glad I asked you this one because you're a Bulls fan, but two, that Tyler Hero question. I just wanted to make sure we debunk that theory right now. So yeah, that's from earlier. So I wanted to make sure we got that one situated. So with DeMar, but also with DeMar, is it should his time with the Bulls be up now with y'all? Because I personally think y'all should start retooling now.
So it seems like we just signed Javon Carter. So it seems like this front office really wants to run this team back. Now, on the level that DeMar DeRozan has been for the Bulls, which has been a step down from his days in Toronto, obviously. I think he's got a couple more years, but I would love to see DeMar DeRozan around until basically the end of his career because of who he is as a person and a teammate. The league needs more vets in the locker room, so especially since these players are getting younger and there's more push for high schoolers to come into the league straight away. You're going to need a guy like DeMar DeRozan who's going to be able to set these kids straight. I would love DeMar DeRozan to stay a Bull for the rest of his career. In terms of his play, I think he's got 1 or 2 more years of really solid, shot making ability, and then his knees are going to be like, hey, we're old. And once those knees go, as a shot creator, like as one of those midi guys, those guys who again went to a similar school to Kobe, and those players like that, once those knees go, then it gets tougher to rise up over players.
Yeah. He's aging too. I think he's about 34,
33,
34, something like yeah. So yeah, I feel you on that. I just wanted to make sure I asked you that question. So obviously Nick, from a bias standpoint, sound like a little bit too, did say he wanted to stay. Does anybody from an unbiased standpoint think that DeMar DeRozan should stay? Because I personally think the brother should leave and go somewhere like Portland. The reason why though, I think Dame should stay in Portland too. But that's another discussion for another day. But like, do y'all think he should, DeMar DeRozan meaning, should stay with the Bulls, or do y'all think he should dip? Jabari?
It was funny, like when you said Portland, I was like, okay, yeah, I could see him there. But then you said Dame should stay. I don't see. Now, granted, we're not going to talk about this like that, but if Dame is gone, I could see him there. He has the experience
there. I wouldn't want to see him there if Dame's gone. It's only because of Dame. That's tough. Why you say there? That's tough.
I think with losing a guy like Dame who's been there through so long, been through thick and thin, and you could argue he's one of the best, best point guards. He's consistent. I like him there. I feel like he could step into that role and keep the team going a little bit. Now he's not going to be Dame, But
it would be like the Spurs days when he went to the Spurs, kind of got you somewhat playoff relevant, competitive. That what you
yeah,
going
I'm
with?
saying he could keep Portland competitive.
Okay, okay. I mean, Scoot Henderson, Shaden Sharp, Anthony Simons, DeMar DeRozan, Jeremy Grant, Yusuf Nurkic. It'd be interesting. I don't know how much you win with that. Like, I mean, it'd be interesting though. I give you. Okay, okay.
Wait, does that mean the Bulls get Damian Lillard? I'm all for that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, no,
It's
no, not
this
at
would be
all.
a free agency where y'all lose him. Like, you know, I see what you tried though. I see what you tried though. Good stuff. Chris, Tep, how y'all feeling about this? Like, should
There's
DeMar
one
want to leave?
team. There's one team I would love DeRozan to come to.
Lakers.
I hate to say this, but even though somebody from Ohio had to and screw it up, I'm still going to say it. He needs to come home and play for the Lakers. If Braun leaves, DeRozan got him, and DeRozan got to make that call
Okay,
and
I'm
come
fine
home
with that.
and play
Yeah.
and play in the purple and gold. Honestly, because I don't see no other team will want his services. And plus, like Trey said, he's getting up in age. I don't know how much time he have left.
I mean, if he's willing to take a little pay cut now, a lot of teams can use his services. I can make a case for the Hawks right now.
Cap went up. Like there are teams that could use him right now, today, or whenever the cap numbers come in. If that's tomorrow, week, a month, I don't know when they come in.
I
But
thought it was
I
68.
feel like he'd be a
something.
boost to Minnesota, Sacramento, Hawks, like you said. Like there are plenty of teams that can use a wing that can score. Like he's 6'7", he can pass with the best of them as far as wings go.
I was about to say.
Like, yeah.
It'd be interesting.
And Chicago, I don't know. Like I feel like without Ball, I don't see what they do. But like they look tough. They looked tough
It looks
for like
heartbreaking.
a good 3 months.
It looks heartbreaking, bro. And Zach Levine be pissing me off too. That's kind of why I'm like, DeMar really gotta go. I gotta go, bro. Like, save yourself, brother, please. Boosie, I don't know why y'all extended that man for 3 extra seasons. Maybe to make a trade and make the money work out. Lonzo being hurt is like it's just tough, man. That's really why I'm hoping DeMar can leave. I hope he don't extend with y'all personally, Nick. It's no disrespect. I'm just trying to work. I'm just trying to look out for DeMar. That's all. That's all. It's cool. But I mean,
You can't say that in no disrespect. That's
It was very disrespectful.
it's not disrespectful. Like I'm all right. I mean, if it's disrespectful,
what's wrong with Zach Levine?
I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but I don't change my statement. I'm just saying I didn't mean to be disrespectful.
Well, can you go a little bit more into what you meant about Zach Levine? Like, what's got you mad about it?
So with Zach, I don't want to dive too deep on it, but long story short, I feel like Zach has certain potential that he hasn't really reached up to yet. I think he could be a better defender, more consistent, more dominant scorer, 6'6", quick like that athleticism, who can shoot the ball from 3 like him. Personally, I think he can attack the ball a little bit more. He can make the game a little bit easier for his team. Like when he attacks now, you got the defense converging a lot, you kicking the ball out. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what Zach I'm getting. Am I getting all-star aggressive, maybe all NBA Zach, or am I getting just, Zach Levine, who here on the Bulls? Like I don't know which one I'm getting. So
I
I
mean,
feel like Zach's been Zach. I feel like Chicago's had a bunch of really weird coaching going on for a minute. Like I feel like probably the worst coaching situation in the league for a
you ever
while.
seen Jim Boylan coach? Listen, do yourself a favor. This man was drawing up a play when we was losing to the Wizards by like 20. I'm like, what player are you drawing that's gonna get 20 points? What are you doing? Talk to your team. Like he's drawing up a play with the assistant coaches, not even talking to the team. I'm like, I was about to throw something. Eggman.
I can't answer that. I mean, you down 20. You might be trying to try shit, see what works, something like that. Like maybe. But I'm also looking at like a Zach Levine too. I didn't see that. And again, I didn't watch every Bulls game. So I mean, Nick, if you think I'm off, please help me out.
I mean,
I didn't get that leadership stance from Zach the way I wanted to. Towards the end of the season, he started ramping it up a little bit more. But like I need to see that consistently throughout the season from Zach. Like
No,
Y'all
for sure.
put
He's
him in
definitely the number
position
two
for
guy.
y'all.
Like he needs an alpha dog there. He's not much in terms of leadership or intangibles, like as like raising a ceiling of a team. But he's not a cancer either. He also, I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah,
last 4 years he's averaged 25.5 per game on like 48% field goal percentage and 40% from three. Like he's a shot maker supreme. So I mean, you know, yeah, he could give a little bit more effort on defense. I'm 100% with you on that. But as who he is, which is a great scorer, he's as good as there is. So uh, he could definitely use somebody who's a playmaker or a sort of an alpha dog playmaking type. You know, like every NBA team is chasing. But for what he is, I have no problems. I have no qualms with Zach LaVine.
Okay. And I'm not trying to make it seem like Buddy's a scrub. Again, it's just from my personal expectations when I saw dude. Like I thought, again, on the Wolves, I always run, especially in 2K. I had him,
Unstoppable in 2K.
Higgins, Carl Anthony Towns. Like we was getting saucy. So like my expectations of Zach LaVine have not changed pretty much since that day. I expect him with the tools he has to be able to dominate, and he shows flashes. But that again, that's maybe I got too high standards. But
listen, in 2K he's like 40 a game, so I get it.
I'm weak. Okay. But fellas, I greatly do appreciate this though. We definitely got to do this again. I apologize too for having to go as long as it did. I tried to keep it between an hour and a half being the longest. So I do apologize. But do y'all have anything? Do you guys have anything you want to say before we close up shop? All right. Well, look, I greatly appreciate all of y'all for coming on, taking time out of y'all busy day. And like Jabari, I'll see you on Sunday. Sunday. Chris, I'll see you whenever you get back. Nick probably on Saturday or Sunday or Monday for hoops. Tep, I possibly might crash on Friday. I don't know. I'll hit you up though. But but yeah, I'll talk to y'all boys later. I greatly appreciate this though, definitely. Y'all see them again sometime on the show too. What'd you say?
I said I appreciate you having me on.
Oh, not a problem.
Right.
But with that, we'll all take care. So hope you all have a good one. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Hope you all have a good one. Take care. That's a bet. All right.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. We get buckets around here, kid.